Alright, we're back on the server, and hopefully it works a little bit better. Masi isn't on at the moment, so I'm just gonna see if everything is working, if I can in fact continue to play on the server, because the lag was so bad. And while I'm here, I want to touch upon another thing. I'm gonna move to the map now. There is a really interesting place that you can find a lot of very good gear. It's If you look at Zelenogorsk from the gunfight, this is the power plant. We ran into the forest, so we're around here. And what I want to show you guys is the military camp. Well, I call it a military camp, doesn't have an official name. It's over here through the forest. Easiest ways to find it is to walk around Zelenogorsk, follow the road up to Zasnovka, and from there you follow the road through the forest, and you're going to find a lot of military tents, and those tents contain a lot of good stuff. Yeah, so that's where we're going today. And the reason why I don't go there normally in the state that I'm in now is because the most things that you're going to find over there, you're not going to find as many weapons as you do in the barracks. I mean, you can find it, but I usually only find PU scopes, mags, flashlights, weapon attachment of different sorts, and a lot of boots and backpacks and that kind of stuff. Now, the reason why I'm winging this alone and not waiting for my friend is because, well, that place is really hard to cover. If somebody shows up there, you're gonna end up in a 1v1 close quarter combat situation anyway. And if your friend comes with you and helps you loot the tents, the only place where you can actually scout it out properly is in a danger zone, because all the players are gonna come from the direction where you're gonna camp it. So it's a big chance that they're gonna find your friend being belly down and take him out. And you want to be you want to take care of your friends, right? So I'm actually gonna try and do it solo, and also check the state of the server. Maybe if I'm lucky, if I find an animal, I'm going to show you guys how to cook, how to get meat, cook it, and yeah, eat it. Because I'm still a bit... Alright, it looks like I recovered from my wounds that we caught from the gunfight over there. Which is why I mentioned before that I recommended you to have your food levels up, and that helped me. You see, that's the reason why I healed up. It's because I had yeah, I kept my levels up. And you saw how stressful that situation became. I mean, you don't want to spend time thinking about your drinks and food in that situation. Goes to show that it's a fairly good tip, because that fight could have escalated quickly. I mean, there were two guys ambushing us, but what if... I told you before that this is a very highly populated place. I mean, what if more people heard the gunfight? We had 2 or 3 players coming in during the fight. Then it would have been a much longer fight than it actually was. And you don't want to be caught drinking and having a picnic in that time. While I'm up here, I might as well take a quick... I know a good place on the side where I usually scope out the town and see if there's any players around. You see what I did there? I managed to zoom out a bit. That is if you use the minus and the plus on the numpad. If you double tap it, you're gonna zoom out a little bit, because I mentioned before where I like to have my field of view, but I actually want to zoom it out a bit when I'm in third person like this to improve my field of vision a little bit. but I still want it to be intact when I'm aiming. So I usually double click the minus button on the numpad to zoom out a bit. Zombie. I just want to see if those two cabin heroes have returned to their spot. I mean, probably not going to try making a replay out of that mess, but who knows. It doesn't hurt to check, right? Yeah, we played yesterday, so I just logged in today to record a little bit. Okay, see what we got. Got a zombie there, that's good. Means no one's been in the area for a while. Supermarket. Thank you, bush. Or tree. For being in the way. Move up a little bit. I want to check the military barracks actually. Me personally, I love the Mosin, so I'm not gonna risk moving in to loot the barracks for a possible automatic weapon. If I do find one, it's I'm gonna keep it in my hands to give it to my friend. Can't see the doors. Zombie. What? That should have been a hit. Server seems a lot more stable today. Isn't as many players as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was yeah, it was full. I don't know if that might have been the cause of all the lag. Okay, so when you come to the open field over here, there might be chopper crashes around here, by the way. You just take a sharp left, running a bit open, and I have a few hills to cover me though. Oh, another zombie. Where are you? See if I can pull him with me. Take care of him in the more secluded area. There he is. I wouldn't mind finding an animal. There's Green Mountain that I spoke of in one of my previous episodes. Come on, man, I don't got all day. Come on. Mwah! Miss. Amelia's off today. What? Okay. Yeah, so what you do, I passed Zelenogorsk because I showed you on the map. You follow the tree line around this field that we're seeing. And we're eventually gonna end up close to a building. I don't even have a good close quarter combat weapon. Mosin is all I have. And you saw the fight earlier. Like when you have a Mosin, it's like a peekaboo contest. You shoot, reload. You shoot, hide behind a tree, reload. You shoot. And if the other guy has a Mosin, well, it's just ridiculous. Now, if those guys had more advanced weapons, like automatic rifles and stuff, I would most likely be dead now. You're not supposed to survive an ambush like that, and that's I mean, I mentioned before that I want to deliver a playstyle where you're playing kinda safe, and where you get the jump on the other guys. And I can assure you, if I was one of those two guys, and I got the jump on two people goofing around like we were doing, recording guides and scoping with our binoculars and shit, I mean, I wouldn't say that I would kill him on sight, but if I decided to shoot, I would have hit him. Alright, now you see the building over here, and you can see a dirt road sprawling away like this. But that dirt road leads to the tents that we want to check out. So we just kind of follow it. Now these buildings in the middle of nowhere, these forest buildings, they can spawn tents. It's rare, but it happens. So this is a good place to find them. There's two types of tents. You got military tents and you got normal civilian ones. They basically do the same thing. Oh yeah, I just want to check my... Okay, my cargo pants are damaged, so I can show you now how to use the sewing kit. I watched the video, and I think they shot me in the boots, because as I was running and following the other guy, and when I was editing the video, I could see that my feet were sore and bleeding, etc. I actually took his boots, but I didn't know that my boots were broken. So it seems my legs got a bit damaged in the process as well. So here's the sewing kit. And the way that you use it is you look at you just click it and pull it and get the orange picture, orange color actually. It's going to show you that you're going to mend it. Patch, yes. Okay. Worn. Worn is the best condition that you can get a fixed item up to. You can't get it to pristine. Worn is good enough. And what's going to happen is your sewing kit is going to degrade after a while. If you want to mend your boots, then you're going to use this one, sewing kit, for boots, vests, and backpacks. So I generally advise you to keep 2 of these with you. If you're unlucky, like if that guy would have shot me and my pants would have been a little bit more damaged, then I would have lost my the items within them. So this would have become ruined. Sewing kit, the water bottle. And it's not unusual that you get shot in the legs during a gunfight. I mean, that normally happens. Now I was really lucky, because if my legs got broken, I would have had to use my morphine auto injector in the middle of the fight, which means that I would have been stationary. I couldn't have zigzagged, which means that I would have been a very easy target for them to take out. So it's a lot of it was a lot of luck involved, to be honest. A lot of things happened in the last video that I mean, I still want to show you guys how to properly loot a hot spot with the help of a friend. But the server was so bad yesterday, and we had so much bad luck. We lost our weapons. I put down ammo, it got lost, and so forth. So I'm gonna do it when Andrea comes back, and I'm gonna show you guys a more safe and proper way to carry yourselves in that situation. Don't get ambushed. The road is... yeah, I still see it. Most of the vantage points up there that you would assume are good for scouting out the tents. I mean, there are some good spots over there that you can use, but people tend to move quickly in and out of the tents, so it's not ideal for scouting it out. There is one place that you can take on the... I'm going to show you one place that you can actually use as a pretty good position to protect somebody who's looting the tents. I don't hear anything. Now, what I want to see once I get there are, yeah, zombies. I would really like to see some zombies when I get there. We're almost, yeah, I'm starting to see them over there through the trees. So I'm gonna walk to the side a bit and see if I can see anyone. Now it's really hard. You need patience if you want to scout out these tents, because if there's a player around and he's in there between the tents looting and stuff, he's not going to be seen that easily, because there's so much small tents and buildings in the way. It's going to obstruct your vision. I wonder if that's a working car. I don't think so. it's just a broken one. Now when you're looting these tents, you need a little bit of structure, because it's easy to lose your way in there and loot the same place twice, and you really don't want to do that. You don't want to stay here longer than you have to, actually. Alright, it's too early to say if there's anyone here, so I'm gonna move up a bit. Now what you could do, you could take a position up there if you want to scout out the place behind one of those trees or something, but it's not ideal. It's very easy to be seen over there, since the hill is sloping like that, and it's not that far from the tents itself. One place that I usually recommend that you take if you want to protect this place, or if you want to protect a friend or something, is actually on the further away. I mean, it's on the side. There's a few trees and stuff that you can easily hide between. And if you have to engage a target, a player or something, you want to look for an opening, like a road between the tents that the subject is gonna move between. Like if he loots one tent, he's gonna run back out. Loot one tent, run back out. And I'm almost there. I'm gonna show you what I mean. That's one of those positions that you want to take if you want to scout out this place. Let's see what we got here. Like here, for example. If someone's around, they're probably going to move between this position at one point when they want to change. After looting this, they want to move and loot this area. Then you can be kind of prepared for them. Now when you loot the tents, make sure you press press space so you keep the weapon up like this, because if somebody's gonna come in while you're looting the tent, they're gonna be right in your face. I saw something move over there, I think. Yeah, it's a player. See him. Okay. Did he see me? I think he did. I'm gonna move out a bit. That's definitely a player.